Okay, y'all got me messed up. All you UI Goku players make me sick. The propaganda needs to stop. The amount of comments I got on my last patch update video talking about dropping UI, complaining, saying he's low tier now, saying he's cooked. In my 1.40 video for UI Goku, I was talking about how he has access to all these new routes without 6H, but ain't nobody cared. So I want to address this two-touch situation. You can still Oki and not use a 6H combo to build meter. Here's just a super simple mid-screen one. We will get into way better optimal soon, don't worry, but you'll always have an assist, right? Or if you don't, you'll have a limit break, right? Not only for damage buff, but for passive meter gain. Big thanks to Night Shifter for labbing UI right away ASAP, goddamn. Remember, the dash whiff works on everyone for an easy auto-timed route at a calm 5.4k. Everyone except Krillin, that is, but he can opt for this 5M route, I guess. Again, auto-timed. So chill now. I think dashing after the whiff lyric makes it more consistent, maybe, I'm not sure. Now we getting more technical with it, delaying the 214M. Yeah, I bet y'all forgot that we can combo his M grab after 5H, huh? But anyways, bringing back to a more optimized version of the 5M medium layer 236M that I showed in the intro clip, the rejump, bringing back the rejump, bring back skill, thank you. This rejump being on the easier side compared to other rejumps as well. But remember, UI is one of the best with assist extensions, so are we just not pretending that that exists? Extending with an assist DR super easy after 214L, adding a super here for a calm 6.7k. But we can optimize this further. Night Shifter pretty much showing us the value of dashing 5M after the layers. Same thing, just showing how it does, what, 200 more damage? The dash does need to be deep, so you dash and then holding it after your forward, holding a little bit, letting go, then pressing M from further than you think, honestly, because of the range. And now for the shifter, I'ma call it, the routing Night Shifter came up by doing a deep dash 5M 236L, which becomes insane in the corner, the true shifter. But midscreen we extend with 5S, and this works with everyone. It is universal midscreen for 5.7k. Remember how I said Lyrid Whiff 2M doesn't work on Krillin? Well, for some reason after this sequence you can actually land it on Krillin, that Night Shifter found, and you always have his EX move quarter circle forward heavy if you have the bar and you want to invest for higher easy damage. And here's an alternate route for a bit less damage, literally 3 less damage, but more meter because of the layered animations, helping you bypass the meter penalty for EX moves. But I'm liking it, bringing back old combos, optimizing new ones, even his old L side switch y'all definitely forgot about. It's not good or anything, just showcase other things he has so you guys can get creative with it because he has so many possibilities. But again, the thing is, if you want and have meter, you can always meter dump and use 6H. Being like a stance character where you have your hard optimals, but also you unlock a different aspect of the character if you have meter and don't care to build more. I'm honestly a fan of this concept, do I dare say? Here are the skilled routes, and I can understand the skilled routes being a bit worse without 6H, especially without the meter build. Look, I get it, man, but it is some balance. I think 6H being treated as a vanish plus for meter penalty kind of hurts it. Maybe they'll revert it to an EX level move so you generate meter back earlier. Those can be really helpful for the skilled routes. I agree. The layered whiff is better than his rejump, being easier too, I suppose, but the shifter series gives you 4.7k, being universal midscreen on everyone. And that Krillin route, again, being the worst of the bunch, but it is something to make note of for that 2M extension. Before we get to the corner, I want to talk about stray hits. Off 3S, if you're close enough, you can super dash to confirm too, not just 6H. In the corner, you can extend high up with 214H, but mid-screen, if you manage your distance and get within range of 3S to convert, so deep zone 2 playing neutral a little bit, you can get even more damage than 6H with 214H, and more meter, by the way. But 6H is really nice as a vanish. No other character has this option, bro. UI has so many different options, and the vanish costs a meter anyway, so 6H is the same. I don't know why we kind of complaining about it. And you can use this logic for super dash optimals as well. Now for the Kona, the shifter combo, 6.2k, working on everyone but the small. So GT Goku, Gotenks, Krillin, Teen Gohan, I think. Thank you Night Shifter for labbing this out, beautiful. Practice this on bigger characters first, and you need a deep dash into 5M. The second one after the light layer needs to be even deeper because you need to be closer so 6S can connect after your heavy. Once you get the hang of the deep dash 5M, trust me, you start to get it a lot more often. But hey, a skill issue for my UI Goku, love to see it, not gonna lie. Here's an easier version by just doing 5S, so no timing or spacing specific aspects to worry about. The reason why it doesn't work on smalls in the corner, but it does mid-screen, is because the knockback of the medium layer changes slightly in the corner. But it doesn't work on smalls, right? Well, the delay medium grab does work on everyone for almost 6k. Although here's a non-214M universal one for 5.5k, delaying that 3S a lot. That is the key for this sauce. But Night Shifter found an optimal one by doing delay 6S after 5H, which is super mega hard, but 5.7k as a result of that. The reason why you want non-214M universal routes, as I use the shifter here, is because sometimes with some assist, you want to combo end with assist into 214M DR, which is tighter but more optimal, more damaging than DR to 2S. And this gives you more damage leading to a TOD here. I don't think I even needed UI's level 2, I just let it fly. Why not let it fly? And like Midscreen, here's an EX Easy Max version for 6.5k, no 6H needed. Kinda crazy how these non-6H optimals are even more damaging than the 6H ones. Besides meter, I get it, but this damage is crazy, no? And look how stylish these combos are. Now we talking. These are combos. None of this spam stuff. FighterZ does a good job at limiting spammy behavior. I love it. Here are some skilled combos as well, by the way. Again, you can still do 6H if you want, I guess. Oh, this one doesn't even crack 6k. Yeah, I know he has slightly better 6H routes, but damn, bro. And again, his spark combos are still super strong, where you can use 6H whenever. His grounded layer spark cancels are obvious, so I want to use everything but those and try to fit in all the aerial specials. I kind of forgot about J22S and backwards beam, but whatever, this is still some sauce. I love how they spin and fall to the ground when you cancel the medium autonomous fist after like the first uppercut hit. Oh, I love that. Honestly, we just need to stop overreacting, man. Lab a little bit, understand it's okay to have some skill implemented to the character and some drawbacks. I'm kind of liking their balanced approach to it, especially since his level 3 is also another skill layer issue too. So you are slowly turning into that hard to play but really good character. And if you want to BM and spam 6H, you can still do it. Low-key having more meaning now since you lose meter.